Communications platform Twilio was on a tear, as you know, throughout 2019 and 2020. Shares, though, this year have lagged a bit, down since February. Also announcing this week it has entered into a merger agreement to invest between $500 and $750 million in the SPAC M-3 Brigade Acquisition Corp. Joining us this morning is Twilio's co-founder and CEO, Jeff Lawson. Jeff, it's great to have you back. Good morning.
Thank you, Carl. Great to be back.
Walk us through what M-3 Brigade brings you and whether or not you're having to spend some time convincing the street that the upside is worth it.
Well, the details of the transaction are something that I don't talk about too much, but the nature of the deal is what's important, which is this is a strategic relationship with a key partner of ours, and they represent for us a vendor that is able to help us realize this vision of the future of customer engagement that really centers around messaging. And if you think about it, text messaging is one of the best experiences that we can have when we are engaging with a business, whether it's getting alerts and notifications, getting support and service over this really valuable medium. And for businesses, if you do a good job of actually engaging with your customers over messaging, you have the ability to reach the lock screen of their phone, which is the most valuable real estate on the planet. And so the deal with Cineverse is really about getting closer to one of our key partners and enabling this future of messaging that every business that is using messaging finds is key to building closer relationships, tighter relationships with their customers.
Right. The strategy certainly sounds like it makes sense, but tactically, was this the optimal avenue with which to pursue that strategy?
I don't know. Time will tell.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if you think in some way investors are still a little shell-shocked from recent SPAC weakness and whether or not there is going to be sort of an uphill climb in convincing people that paths that go that route are worth it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Jeff, just to follow on that, is this part of a larger corporate strategy? I mean, we've seen Palantir do something similar, invest in a number of SPAC deals. Are you looking at perhaps other customers to see if you might pursue something similar? And also, you've had a partnership with Cineverse for a while, so why did you have to or want to do this?
Well, this was part of their plans, and we thought that being a part of it would tighten our relationship with a key partner and vendor of ours. So this is not a part of a bigger strategy, and I can't speak to the broader SPAC market. I barely understand how SPACs work, so this is not really my forte. I'm more of a technologist. But what I can tell you is that building strategic relationships with key partners and customers, that's what a company does. And but I would say that a SPAC vehicle is is not really necessarily the strategy of the company.
Hey, Jeff, let's talk about the technology because we've been talking about Warby Parker filing to go public. That's a direct-to-consumer company. We just had Intuit's CEO talking about the importance for small and medium businesses of leaning into technology and having better systems at this time. And that's a lot of what Twilio does. So as so many businesses try to accelerate hopefully out of this pandemic, what kinds of messaging technologies, what kinds of ways of connecting to and maintaining connection with consumers are going to be most strategically important?
Well, look, the companies that build the tightest connections with their customers, those are the companies that win. Those are the companies that win the hearts, minds, and wallets of customers because it takes it out of the realm of transactional and turns it into a personal relationship. And think about the brands that you receive, messaging from, whether it's, the email newsletters, the companies that you buy repeatedly from, or when you think, I need a new shirt, which website do you go to first? That's the type of relationship that companies are building. And that is the notion of customer engagement. And Twilio is the leading customer engagement platform. And so it's the companies that use everything they know about you, like what have you bought in the past? What have you expressed that you like? And then use that to personalize all those communications to make them relevant to you, make them more meaningful to you.
That sounds